is it?
Where is it? It's my first season at the club, and straight away you can see it's a good family club. So I've enjoyed my time here, and it's been really good.
Fans are fantastic, the committee, management staff and everyone behind the scenes put in a lot of work that goes unnoticed, and we're the forefront of the club on the pitch, but there's so much more behind the scenes, and without their help it wouldn't be as successful on the pitch as what it is today really. We just want to play the highest we can. Money's an extra, it's about being together with a close-knit bunch of lads, management, club. You're all pushing in the same direction, but money is an extra, and yeah, there's big clubs on big money in this league, but we've shown once again little old Hungerford punching above their weight. We're a match for anyone regardless of the financial side of things.
There's a lot of games we played this season where we've beat teams that are bigger than us and better than us, and we've done well, and it's really helped us along the way. So, and if anything, I think we struggle against the teams that are around us anyway. So as we saw from today, compared to Monday when we played Torquay and we won, so a really good season overall anyway.
It wasn't our greatest performance, and I think everyone can see that from around the ground. I think there was a lot of nerves, the emotions were up and down, but at the end of the day we did our job, we did what we had to do.
Yeah, I've played for the club for around 7 years, had a year out, but 7 years in total I've been at this football club. And when the previous manager left 4 games into, not last season, the season before, I took over as player joint manager, and now player manager, and then I retired not so long ago, and now just manager. So Kev, I remember from when I used to support Swindon Town, watch Kev play, and it's quite odd in the football world really. I just knew that Kev was out of work the start of last season. Took a bit of a long shot because I remember what a wonderful player he was.
It's been brilliant. Very good people. Ian's a good man. It only took 10 minutes of him explaining what he was trying to do at the club and where we were going, or where the club wanted to go. And for us to stay up, it's been is a successful season for a club of this stature. I live in Chinkford, which is North London, which is about 2 hours away. But as I said, the distance is irrelevant to me because I'm coming to work with good people. If there weren't good people here and he wasn't a good man, I wouldn't do it. I was a manager last year, and that was where I was aspiring to be again this year. But the fact is that as soon as I met him, I was happy to take a back seat and become a number 2 again, because you know Ian's just starting out on his managerial career. He's a lot younger than me, don't mind me saying. And I'm happy to help him.
Fortunately enough, we had a fantastic result against Torquay last week, which meant our destiny was in our own hands, and we scored a wonderful goal in the last minute to get a 1-1 draw, and keep this wonderful football club in this such a high level of football. We only had 2 players stay from last season, so it's a brand new group. It's a young group that have learned that they're developing well, and it's another string to their bow what they've done today. They knew they only needed a point, and I think that showed in the first half. So we had to speak to them at half time, and second half they've come out and they've done the job. It didn't matter how they done the job; they just get the job done, and they've done that. And a day like today will stand some of those young players in good stead for the rest of their careers.
So I'm Jordan.
I'm Jake.
And we love this club because it's our hometown. It's what we've been through it all this way. We love coming up here on a match day. There's so much atmosphere. We need to get more people up here, as many of you as you can. Come up here and support your local team.
And with the new chairman and everything, he wants to do more with the community, with all of Hungerford, which is, I think, is pretty impressive.
Where you live?
Chieveley, yes.
And why do you support Hungerford?
Well, it's a local team, and they always play with enthusiasm and commitment, and it's always a very entertaining afternoon. Other than Reading, Hungerford's nearest team playing in a high league.
I'm Lorraine. I worked behind the bar and now just come up and support the team.
I'm Daphne Gibby and I just support the team really. 36 years ago I watched Hungerford play Wokingham and I was a week away from giving birth. So that's how long I've been supporting them.
And I'm Jo, I am the bar manager here and I also support the team. You walk in the doors and you're part of a family instantly. It's really, really lovely to community support, and it just shows that Hungerford comes together and supports when they needed to really. Look at the crowd here today, it was fantastic.
Children come up here and you see them growing up and coming up year after year. It's definitely a family environment.
Absolutely.
To bring kids up to. It's a good place for dads to come up with their kids in the afternoons. Well, Jo took over as bar manager probably a year ago. Yeah, and she has put her heart and soul into the club. She's bringing in lots of changes, trying to involve the community into the club, which is what it needs to be. So she's doing a fantastic job.
And you get good member discount on the bar prices when you're a member.
Cheapest in Hungerford, but cheaper if you're a member. So well worth it. My dad used to bring me up here when I was a child, so it's really important that Hungerford Town as a football club can keep going and that generations get to enjoy this great club that we've got.